Coach needed a response after Game 4, and looks like he got it in the first period there.
Yeah, you can say that again. That was a great start to finish. I'm really proud of the guys. They did a great job. I thought all day you could feel like I don't know how to describe it, but you could just tell that they knew they were ready, right? Like, we've had some adversity, and it was almost like, okay, enough's enough. We're going to come out and put our foot down and announce our presence with authority right from the drop of the puck, and they certainly did.
Decided to switch Clausen and Broz. You put Broz with McGroarty and Hayes. I know hindsight being 20/20, but it looked like Broz was just a man on a mission all night.
Yeah, like we were talking before, and like Brozer hasn't been bad, but I thought he's done a really good job in the playoffs. But his history has kind of told us, whether back at school, I thought even our short playoff stint last year, he was arguably our best player. That like when the game's on the line or the season's on the line, you're going to get his best effort, and he showed us early. He certainly gave it to us tonight for sure.
Just kind of why you get the you fight for home ice advantage. Because clearly, obviously, you guys had a
yeah. I mean, the crowd was great. I mean, it just, you can feel the energy in the building. You can feel the momentum around town, and it's awesome. Like you play in buildings like when the energy's like this, like it certainly gets the juices flowing, and the guys feed off it. Like even at the end of the game, when everybody was on their feet. Sorry, the guys. It was awesome. Like I said, everybody's jumping on board, and everybody's welcome.
For you look at the 8 goals, and then basically, that's impressive. But the rest of the team played really well. Defense, checking, and everything was going your way tonight.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're a team. Like, we had anybody in the top 100 in scoring over the course of the year, and we won 46 games, and we were one of the top scoring teams in the league. Like, we expect everybody to contribute the way we want to attack offensively as a 5-man unit. Like, we're there's going to be somebody different every night. Like I said, Brozer had a big night tonight. HP had 2 goals. Billy got 2 goals. I think Finn had 2 assists. Like, to me, tonight was the great. Like, tonight we played to our identities from start to finish, and with this, the guys, I think when they realize, like, when they want to put their minds to it, like, these are the results they get more often than not.
Coach, when you mentioned that a couple of Penguins had more than 1 goal, can you speak to like how important it is that everybody does their part?
Yeah, I think what I said, like, we're a team that's like, it's offense by committee, and I don't mean that because we don't have skilled players. We have a high-end skilled group, but like whoever we roll over the boards, like, we're expecting them to defend hard, and we're expecting them to try and create offense as well. And we're trying to play goal line to goal line on our front foot and being aggressive. And like I said, we got it from everybody tonight.
When you look at the bigger picture of your team you've had, in the few years being the head coach here, what's making this team stand out as a whole? And that's obviously has you guys now on to the Eastern Finals. Compared to previous years where
well, there's only been one other year, and that was a train wreck. So in the playoffs. So I mean, this year, start to finish, the intent, the mindset from the guys since October has been outstanding. It's a great group. They want to win. They want to win for themselves, and they want to win for their, like, I think we have a group that genuinely likes each other. They're genuinely friends, and they want to have success for themselves and their teammates. And I think when you have a group that pulls for each other, like tonight, like Pick was devastated. He wasn't in the lineup because he was banged up. And I think, like, not that helped us, but you could almost feel like his buddies were like, we're not going to let him go out like this, right? We want to give him a chance to get back in the lineup and get healthy and get going again. And you could feel that a little bit, right? Like, because he was obviously devastated, and he's a big part of our group. And the guys kind of, I think, rallied around that a little bit, knowing, like, hey, like, we want this guy to be able to keep playing.
Can you speak to Sergei Murashov and how he kind of was the backstop when they needed him the most? Obviously, the offense did what they needed to do with Murashov. Yeah,
Sergei's been great, but, like, guys, we converted. We got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion tonight. Let's not act like it was a 1-0 win. Like, we had 20 guys that were fucking really good tonight, and I love Sergei, don't get me wrong, but, like, there's a lot of really good hockey players that we're going to look back on and that were NHL players, and I think we got to talk about them too.
Can you clarify a bit on Pick tonight? Upper body, lower body, day to day?
He's a whole body. Isn't that how I'm supposed to talk about it nowadays? The NHL guys all talk. We're optimistic he could be ready for game 1. I'll put it that way. I think he will be back at some point in the conference finals. He was in too much pain today to get through it, and I think maybe game one, hopefully, but he for sure will be available in the conference finals at some point.
Tristan, when did you sort of feel like tonight was going to be your night?
I mean, you never know if it's going to be your night or one night's going to be your night, but I feel like I was pretty confident in our group and not too worried about the game. And, I just had a lot of faith in the guys that we have in our locker room. If you look up and down the lineup, we're a pretty amazing team. Just 4 lines that are all really great hockey players and a bunch of great D-men and obviously a world-class goalie. So, it's obviously do or die in that game. So I'm pretty proud of how we all came out as well.
What is it about do or die hockey that seems to bring out the best in your game? Coach mentioned, just obviously throughout your career, you've had some, big moments and some big games. I
just love it. It's the best games to play in. Those are the games you dream of playing growing up, playing pond hockey, playing anytime, in the basement, in the garage. Those are always the moments that you dream of. There's game 7, I know this is technically game 5, but do or die moments. So, I don't think there's any tension or anything or any reason to get nervous or play tight in those games. You just kind of got to let it all hang out, let it rip, and I just love it.
You got the first goal a few minutes in. What did you see on that play? Were you able to beat Ramon out there?
Yeah, he's been great. He was really great off series. I think we only had 7 goals coming into this game in the series, so credit to him. He's awesome all series, and I just got around the D-men and just try to get it up on them. And
the move around the D-men might have been a little bit better. What did you see on that?
Honestly, I thought someone was coming down the weak side, so I wanted to pass to them, and then they kind of just came under a stick and worked out. So, it's kind of lucky.
Coach was saying that all day you guys feel like you guys were very involved in this game. From the player's perspective, I mean, how important was it to obviously win the series, but do it in the fashion you guys were able to do it?
I think it shows a lot about our group that the first time that our back was against the wall, we come out and play like that. So it gives us a lot of confidence in who we are and what we're all about. So, it was really fun to see. We obviously, like I said, a lot of great players and a lot of guys that are clutch players. And AZ's done it in the playoffs, and so many other guys on our team are all just kind of have that kind of attitude that when it comes down to the crunch moments, those are all guys who are on in the locker room and on the team. So we just kind of have a group like that.
Is it the best game you've ever played in the playoffs so far? Why? Or why not?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's probably kind of hard to argue any other game we played better. I think we just played attacking. We played on our front foot. We didn't slow the game down. We didn't let them off the hook in any moments in the game. We stayed on top of them and kind of stuck. We had great details, and when we do all those things, work hard, we are a very talented team. So when we get the opportunity, we're going to capitalize. And I would say it's the best game so far.
Coach mentioned, Owen Pickering are devastated not to play tonight, and sort of mentioned, you guys kind of, I don't want to say rallied around it, but really put a concerted effort. Can you just speak to how much? Obviously, you guys are all friends, but the care that goes into this group that kind of makes it successful.
Yeah, those are always the best teams to be a part of. I've been very lucky to be a part of a few of those teams where it's a team, truly, for the definition of the word. And obviously, Pix is a huge part of that. He's been a huge part of our team all season. I love him. We all love him. And it was really tough to see him not able to play tonight. He wanted to play, I think, more than anything. And I told him this morning, we got your back. We did.
Can this carry over now to this round, the way you guys are playing? Like, you feel that we're getting more confident as a team?
Yeah, 100%. I think we learned some lessons in the series, especially game 2. Sticks out to me. And I think even just playing in Springfield, getting a split there was huge. I think maybe you look at it like, we won the first game, we should win both. But certainly wasn't the best ice conditions and the best. It's crazy that they have a beer league game going on at 5 p.m. and they're so worried about the ice. It's 95 degrees, so it was kind of crazy. But I was just really proud of how we found a way to get a split, and then I got it back here on home ice and played the game we did. So it's a lot to build off of, and for sure we're going to keep that confidence high, but at the same time, it's going to be a new test, a new challenge, and probably an even better team in the Eastern Conference Final. So, yeah, looking forward to the test.
So kind of one of the reasons why you guys you fight for home ice advantage. Tonight, obviously, the crowd support had to give you guys a lot of a lot of boost of energy and everything like that.
Yeah, 100%. Playing at home, sleeping in your own bed, and just having a normal home routine is humongous. Yeah, we really felt the energy of the crowd tonight. It was great to see. Hopefully in the Eastern Conference Final, we get it sold out, and yeah, it's just awesome to get our support, and I think it really gave us a lot of energy, especially as the game went on.
Harrison, obviously, tough loss in Game 4. Wasn't your team's best effort. Really needed a big response, tonight. Just talk about maybe the lead up to the game, and when did you sort of realize that tonight was going to be your night?
Yeah, I mean, we had no doubt we're going to come in and right from the hop play our game and stick with that the whole way. And yeah, it's just complete 60 minutes, and what we got to do in the next round too. Just come out hot and stick to our game and stick to our structure.
It just seemed like really from the opening 2 or 3 minutes in, really had your foot on the gas. Is that sort of the message? Just to empty the tank, leave it all out on the line, right from the opening puck drop?
Yeah, like I said, just right off the first puck drop, you want to come out flying, and that's what we did. We set the tone, and we kind of made them play our game. So yeah, it's a good all-around effort.
What would you see on your goal in the first period there? Because I didn't even see you until you joined the rush. I just wondered how you sort of got up ice that quickly.
Yeah, I think just part of my game is just reading the offense when I can go. I'm going to go, and so obviously a puck out down low, and squeak down and Broz it up 2-on-1. He's a good player. You found me, and I can have my score. So yeah.
So what can you say about Broz's performance tonight? Seems like he really pulled you guys into the fight.
Yeah, he's a great player. Yeah, and like you said, put us on our back there, on his back, there a little bit, and led the way a couple big goals, and had a great game.
How about the crowd support today? Another large crowd, Game 5. You guys are, the support. Talk about that.
Yeah, it was unreal. Sometimes we look up and there's not that many people, but it's really loud. So it's always great for us.
You had a couple of teammates that had more than one goal. What made it easy tonight? What stood out to you to allow you to do that?
Yeah, I think just all around team effort. Like I said, we had no doubt we were going to come in and just play our game, stick to what we know best. I think that's what
Harrison, you're developed. Looks like you really put a lot of effort into the defensive zone, adding to your offensive game, even physical tonight. Just, tell us a bit about, from where you come from December to here and what you've worked on.
Yeah, I've said it a lot. College, Spencer's given me a lot of things to work on, and ultimately that's what I need to do every night if I want to get back to the NHL level. So I'm really focused on that. And, when I'm playing good defense, it leads to my offense as well.
Coach mentioned that Owen Pickering was devastated not to play tonight, and said you guys maybe rallied around that a little bit. Can you just speak to getting, I don't want to say getting a win for Owen, but getting a win here and prolonging the season?
Yeah, for sure. He's a big piece of our team. I think everyone knows that. We're all there in the trainer's room, just letting him know we got his back, and we'll make him play again. So yeah.